my little yarnivores and spiderettes, Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. Well, it's more of a tips and tricks kind of thing. We have ways of joining yarn, and I'm going to show you two ways. First of which is the magic knot, and the second one is the Russian join. And basically, it is a way of connecting two ends together in a relatively easy fashion so that you don't have to worry about sewing in ends and so on and so forth. And, if you just want to connect your yarn in a relatively simple fashion, I'm going to show you both ways today. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so first up, I'm going to show you the magic knot method. Some people prefer it, some people don't, but that's why I'm showing you more than one method. So basically, you are obviously going to need two strands. One would be, say, your working strand, and then the other one would be the one that you are, going to join it to. So basically what it amounts to is doing simple knots, but when you combine the two, it creates a really nice join. So basically, knotting one end just like you would normally knot some yarn, but don't close it. No, do not close it. But it's your basic overhand knot, or square knot, or I never took Cub Scouts or anything, so I don't really know exactly what it's called, but it's a knot, okay? Your standard knot. All right, so you have one knot, okay, very good. Then what you do is feed your other end through there. Okay, and to prevent this from going anywhere, you can close it up just a little bit, not tight. All right, then with your other end, what I'm going to do is I'm just sort of going to scooch this down a little bit. Scooch. Okay, so then with your other end, you are tying your knot around this one. So what I'm going to do is, picture that this is actually, connected to my working piece. So we've got our piece here. And we're going to do the same deal. We are going to make another knot like so. So we've got this knot, we've got this knot, and they are one and the same joined. So basically, close that up, then close this blue one up a little bit more firmly, like so. And you could get, pretty tight with that. And then here's the magic part. So then you pull both ends and bring them together and pull, nice and tightly. And that is not going to go anywhere. Well, K-N-O-T, N-O-T, it's not going to go anywhere. It's a very firm knot. Now, is this a method that I would, suggest? Well, yes and no. Because on the one hand, yes, it does make a really good knot. On the other hand, I'm always paranoid about knots. I admit that. Let me see here's my scissor. All right. So what you would do is you would trim off these ends, pretty darn close to where the knot is. And, they say it's, it's seamless and it's invisible. Well, I mean, yeah, you can see it, especially since I used two different colors of yarn. But I'm personally paranoid about knots coming undone. That's just me. And I have seen this join method used with manufacturers and getting skeins of yarn, and they are joined like this. Would this be my preferred method? Actually, not so much. I mean, I think it's good, but I prefer the Russian join because I think it might be a little bit more trustworthy because you are weaving your ends through itself, and I will show you what I mean. All right, so next up is the Russian join. All right, so now for the Russian join. This one, there are no actual knots involved, but there is a little bit of needlework involved, and I'm going to show you how. So basically, what you need to do first is grab one piece. Now, I have seen a number of tutorials and whatnot on how to do this technique, but honestly, some yarns, it is difficult to quote-unquote stick your needle through, the middle of the yarn. So what I like to do is, after threading my needle, what I like to do is go underneath one of the plies, like so, and then skip a ply, and then go underneath the next, you see, and then skip one, and then go under the next, and then skip one, and then go under the next. And I do this for, maybe like 1.5 to 2 inches worth of plies. Just keep going on in the same fashion. And then what you do is, to make it a little bit easier, pull out your tail just a little bit, keeping it into the eye, and scooch your yarn through, like so. And there you go. So that's half of it done right there. Now, yes, I know it does look a little bit messy, but it's not going anywhere. This is a very firm join, and I do like that. So we've got half done. So now we need to do the other half. So get my needle here. All right, now I can't tell you how many times I have made this mistake. More than I'm happy to admit, but yeah, I have. What I'll do is I will immediately go from here and start weaving through. No, 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 no. You need to go through this loop first. There we go. Then do the exact same process. Oh gosh, I can't tell you how many times I've done it, but yes, I have. All right, so now do the exact same process of going underneath one of the plies, and then I skip one, and then go underneath another, skip one, go underneath another. Now, is this the only way to do it? No, but this is a way that I have come to like doing it. And if you guys have any suggestions, hey, I'm all ears. I am not the grand high poobah of tips, tricks, techniques, etc. I just do what I do. All right, so then from here, do the exact same thing. Just pull this out a little bit, and then pull through, like so. And then here comes the fun part. So then from here, what you do is, holding on to your tail, scooch that down, like so, and smooth it out a little. So it looks a little rough around the edges, but it holds. I will say that. And then do the same thing with this side. So hold on to your tail and scooch these down this way. And pull. And there you go. And then again, you can trim this relatively close as well. Like so. And get this one too. Now, after washing, blocking, etc., you may need to give it another little bit of a trim. But all things considered, I really do like this join method better, because it really doesn't create, a bulky knot in the middle. Also, it really doesn't add a lot of thickness either. My initial thought was, yes, this is going to be really thick. Actually, not really, as you can see. It's really not that thick. So I hope that, this might help you, because I do get a lot of questions as far as joining and so on and so forth. So I do hope that you, learn something from this. And where's my other one? Where's my other one? Here we are. So between the magic knot and the Russian join, I hope that you give this a whirl, and I hope that it helps. And if you like this video, please show your support with a little thumbs up button down below. I appreciate your appreciation, as you very well know. And also do hit subscribe, because I try to post videos as often as I can, whether it's crocheting or knitting or some tips and tricks, or of course my audiobook narrations and my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, link in the description box down below. And so, listen, until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.